Hey Virgo, welcome to your May Universal reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I truly greatly appreciate it. Please look in the description box. I have explained everything of how I do these readings, what I pull. This is your first column, second column, third column. This is advice over here. I'm just clarifying because the way I have the cards, I want to make sure you know. But I'm going to tell you today's reading is very heavy. It's very emotional. It's very painful. So I'm making you aware of that now because I know this is a very specific reading. So I will tell you that you were the first reading that had reversals, and you're the first reading that had, like, I never put these in the middle, although I actually like it in the middle better. Um, but it's giving me, like, I will pull the advice and have it over here, and I would have these two cards over here. And I just wasn't like, there was a reason this is in here, and it's telling me it's surrounding denial and health. This reading is surrounding some type of denial and you needing to acknowledge some denial. Now let me say this. You can flip the roles, okay? I have that in the description box, but I know somebody's not going to look at it and then they're going to, say I have it wrong and the roles are flipped. Yes, the energy can be flipped if you're a cross watcher, okay? So I just want to note that. Denial, it has, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. I feel like you're in denial around something or somebody you're dealing with. Health, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. There is so much pain here. Like it's like I got emotional just looking at the cards as I put them out. Um, and I normally don't pre-shuffle and put the cards out before my readings, but because I've been sick for the last month, I need to cut the videos back because it's taking too long to upload, like a couple of days. And I need to get these videos out because I have other readings I'm doing as well that I'll be posting next week as well. And it's like I'm just losing my train of thought, and that's how I feel this situation is. So I apologize. Yes, I did pre-shuffle them. Anyway, we're going to move on. It's like I feel like your physical, emotional, mental health, and it could just be one of those, is really being affected at the moment. And you have seven major arcanas, and with the number seven, it's a spiritual number in tarot. It's representative of the chariot, but it's also about having faith. And when I talk about the chariot, it speaks about balance, it speaks about action, willpower, determination. But I'm really getting the feeling, it's symbolic. The chariot is Cancer, and Cancer is a water sign which ties to emotion, and Cancer's specific symbol is the crab. So I'm definitely getting the feeling that you are coming across to other people like you have it together. You're hard on the outside, but on the inside, you're mush. Everything's just mush, like just soft all over the place. And that's the energy I'm getting. And it's like you've lost control of something, or you feel like you're losing control of something. And Spirit is trying to give a huge message here that you have to reflect on your goals, your ambitions. You have to have the willpower. So with the Devil, the Lovers in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. I was about to say Nine of Swords, but I feel like it's the Nine of Swords too. Like just the not sleeping at night, not, nine speak of something's coming to an ending. And I feel like it's time for this to come to an end because it's like there is a lot of negativity here. And you really need to ask yourself what is causing the negativity. You know, Yes, people look at the devil. It can be toxic behaviors. Clearly, there's some toxic behaviors here, and let's talk about that for just 1 minute. Toxic behaviors can be habits, can be addictions, whether it's to sex, drugs, um, anger, drinking. It can be obsessions, it can be fears. Okay, again, just unhealthy habits, and you need to cut it loose. But I feel there's a very strong stubbornness to actually think differently or accept something. Some of you may need additional support through groups or therapy, or, and I'm going to leave it at that. It's like there's just imbalance because something, someone else is, it's tied to someone else or a situation. I feel like it's a person. And I just feel like there's like a lot of regret surrounding a decision or a situation. Again, around something that you cared for, that you loved, that you were passionate about. But you're not healing your heart because you're refusing to accept something or look at the truth of it. And you have, like, spirit is like, through this whole message, it's time to restore harmony with yourself. And this can be a work environment, a lover, a family member, multiple situations. And it's like there's no doubt that within you you do have the willpower and determination, but I feel like you are heavily being tested right now. And this is painful as hell. You really need to take your health into account. And I normally don't bring up health, but it's heavy here for me, especially with this health card. So please listen to this and understand that every day doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't. You need to nurture and take care of yourself. Sometimes it's easier for us to blame someone else, but I do get the sense that you have to reflect on your part in this, whether it's dramatic toxicity, or repeating patterns, or, and again, I'm always going to be honest with you because my goal here is to help you, to inspire you, to get you to your next level, to get you to your happiness, not to judge you, because I've done this. We've all done it in some way, shape, or form in our life. So, but I really feel like you need to hear, like, love begins with acceptance. You cannot heal your heart because you're not facing like your own inner demons. Okay? We all have them. With the star in reverse, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, it's like loss of ambition, again, needing balance, neglecting your body, your heart, your soul, maybe even things around finances. And it's really time to step into your awareness. Do not have the all or nothing mentality. So if you lost a job, it's like there's a reason for that. And I know that's very hard to hear. And some of, I understand. I get it. I do. But you have got to have faith right now. You have got to, if you knew things were going to be so much better in the next few months, would you make the effort? I'm sure you're saying yes. And if so, please listen. I I can't ignore the fact with the 9 of Cups, because when I look this way, you have the Devil, the 9 of Cups, and Strength. And 9 of Cups is the middle card of your reading. It is the center of your reading. But I feel like your happiness is surrounded by negativity, toxic behaviors, and it's preventing you from being happy and getting your wish fulfillment. Whether it's a person, whether it's a job, because some of you are not realizing that whatever this is, there was a lesson to be learned, there was a purpose for it, and the purpose is now done. And that is a hard pill to swallow because I've been there the last 2 years. I didn't think I would ever be where I am today. And because I had the faith and I just believed, every time I got knocked down, I got back up. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, when is it going to stop? It is painful. But understand when you feel that pain, you're going through a spiritual awakening. Some of you, or again, flip roles, you're indulging in drinking because you have the devil here. It's like you're keeping tied to something that doesn't suit you anymore. And as a fact, it's like there's a domino effect. So it's like it's affected your emotions some type of way. And now there's other things being pulled in, whether it's your sleep, it's eating too much, drinking too much, partying too much. It's like I feel like you're just not, it's like trying to numb your pain, like no hope of being happy, lack of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. And it's sad. And I know this is a specific reading, but it's this is very painful. With the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength, you can see that this wand is taller than the page. The page, is representative of can be that somebody being immature. And with the page facing the star in reverse and the devil, it's like not wanting to cut the ties here, feeling like you need to stay connected to something because it's like I'm getting the feeling like you feel like that's going to heal you. It's not. It's not. Look what it's doing to you now. It's like, how can I put this? It's like it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to grow to be the same height as this wand. It's time for you to take action to heal. It is time for you to cut this cord here. And there are videos on YouTube on how to cut cords with energy, with people, with things, whatever this refers to. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's like the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck. It's like not wanting to look at even accepting the fact that you could be happy again. You see how this knight's head is turned? Like the horse is facing to go forward. And the knight is just staring over here instead of accepting the fact that, look, you create your own happiness. You do. And again, it's like not wanting to face something. And nights are about moving from one phase to another. And it is time for you to move to the next phase. But it's like there's such a hesitancy of moving forward. And this is like completely taking you, like it just consumes you. with the strength card, it's about, we create our own fears, right? We self sabotage ourselves. We get our thoughts in our head and just go different places with it. And you really, really need to have strength. It's like she's facing these people. And in the beginning, I said I spoke to maybe seeing, like, going to some type of group or therapy or something. And it's like you need the strength and, like, to have support. Whatever that means for you, your family can be support, but not if they're the problem, okay? Like, that's contradictory, right? Like, yes, you're hurt. It's like the wounded warrior. But, like, he's not even looking this way to accept help or gain strength. And I know this is going to come off the wrong way, but it's like, don't be the victim, be the victor. You have come this far, you have fought this hard. Now is not the time. You are almost there. You have worked too hard. With the advice, you have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is your energy, Virgo. With this eclipse, I'm recording this on the 20th. I believe the eclipse is today or tomorrow. I can't remember. I've been doing a lot of things. This should shed some light on you. Put your intentions out there right now. Put your intentions out there, even if it's after the eclipse that you find this. Put your intentions out there, because we're in a the manifestation rate is very much increased with this eclipse. Okay? But it's like, for some of you, and this might be for one of you, with the King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles, it's like you may be with someone with money, whether it's a commitment or a marriage, but you're not happy because they don't allow you to make decisions. You take that as it resonates. But it's like, this is telling me, with, like, you have got to walk completely away from something. Because when you get to this mountain, that's where it's like, that's your reward is there. Like, you've already, it's like like I said over here, you're almost there with the number 9. This is walking to the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is here. Your center of your reading. This mountain is representative of 9 of Cups. You're going. You don't have much further to go. You have got to project some type of confidence within yourself, create healthy boundaries, as well as accept things, for what they are, and look in the present instead of focusing on future. Like, kind of, I'm getting like, look at your progress, how far you've come, and keep going day by day. Because for a lot of you, like, I'm just getting like, it's too overwhelming to think long term at this point. Because that even gets you even more up in your head. With the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, it's like you have to conform and do the right thing. You're a creature of habit, Virgo. So there's some habit that needs to be identified and broken because it's causing too much pain. It's preventing you from healing. You're not grounded, but you need to get grounded. And you need to become more independent within yourself. There's a lot of pain here. And again, it could have been with a marriage. You have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You could have felt like this was your divine counterpart. Or you also could have been in something for a long period of time with someone, a long commitment. But I also feel like it's time for you to obtain your stability again, nurture yourself, heal. She's facing this heart with the three swords in it. This is your advice. It is time for you to become stable. The Hierophant can also be someone who is like a therapist, a mentor, a priest, a religious person that you look up to for guidance. Maybe some of you have considered going back to church, or, getting back into your faith. Because the faith is all about connecting to your higher self, to the heavens, to earth, and bringing it down to earth. And look at this, because you have the keys to your happiness. With the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and the Fool, I feel like you're occupying yourself to stay busy. And again, instead of facing what you intuitively know, like you intuitively know what you need to do, but it's like you're not really facing that from like in reality. It's like but you're not taking action, and you're not facing reality in the situation. It's like you need to put this down in order to see, but again, it's the stubbornness and the fear. It's like you have all that you need, because but it's like you're focused on what I don't have, instead of what healing and moving forward can actually do, and what can transpire and manifest from that. A lot of overthinking here. Some of you have a fear of being vulnerable, a fear of failure, a fear of like stepping off the cliff, whatever that means for you. If you go in a different direction, in a new direction, but there's something you have to face. The Fool is facing the Ten of Wands, the burdens. It's like this person can't even see where he's going. And it doesn't matter if you're a male or female. He can't even see where he's going. It's like playing it by ear. Like, I think I'm going, I know I gotta head this way, but I could wind up 20 feet over here, 20 feet over there, when I need to be here. It's like he's looking down, like you're not facing it. And Spirit's saying it's time. It's time to put this burden down. It's time to listen to that inner voice, that intuition. And with her foot on the moon here, and it's like, there's just a sense of, the moon speaks about intuition too. It speaks about fear. It speaks of the unknown. And it's like, even though you can't see what's ahead, you have to trust that it's going to get better. You have to have that faith. You have to believe before you can see. Because once you have faith, you will take action, and then you will see. So I know this was a very specific message for some of you. I am praying for you. I am sending you nothing but love, healing, happiness, abundance, love, light, all of it. So please try to keep standing in your power. You have got to keep standing in your power, because there is happiness on the other side of this. Okay? and I'll see you soon. Bye.